specific to your case. And then, so this is a good one. One of our athletes coming back from an acute shoulder injury, and we were doing a range of motion exercise that's really just putting our arm over her head and kind of back and forth. And it's been a few weeks and she's still experiencing discomfort with that exercise. And so the question was, am I improving? And when we looked back at some of the old videos, even from a few weeks ago, the movement was super slow. It was super tentative. Confidence wasn't there. And the way that it was being performed was with less range of motion, just subconsciously. And then we fast forwarded to a video of now, and it was the movements being done quickly, freely, confidently, with more range of motion without this athlete even thinking about it, even realizing that those differences were present. So this is an example now where even though it hurts during the movement, you don't even realize that you're moving faster, more confidently, less impeded. The range of motion is greater. So technically, it would probably be, you'd have even less range or less symptoms, less sensitivity if you were performing it exactly how you did a few weeks ago. So you probably wouldn't have any discomfort. But because your body automatically started to self-organize and take advantage of the new range of motion that it had access to, you're brushing that threshold each time, so you're going to feel it a little bit. But what you're not realizing is that threshold for range of motion and confidence and tolerance to speed is increasing. It's kind of like a kid who's growing, and you measure the kid every few months, and wow, you've grown 2 inches, and the kid doesn't feel that. I have, because the growth in their bodies and the experience is day to day. It's so slow, and it's the same with rehab. Sometimes you don't realize the incremental gains that you're achieving until you look back and see, wow, where you came from. So don't just take pain and load on the bar or the exercise as your only 2 key performance indicators. Are you improving in your range of motion tolerance? The velocity of the speed of the movement? Are you just more confident in general? Are your minimum loads going up? So on average, are the weights that you're using on a particular exercise going up? Not the heaviest that you can do currently, but just on average, the minimum weights that you can now handle, is the floor rising? So those are things that you can consider when you're asking yourself, am I improving? And then the final topic for today is determining our end goal, or determining done, what successful rehab or successful discharge is going to look like. And that's a big thing. I've talked